everyone, I haven't done a polymer clay update in a really long time, and there's been a lot of changes going on in my life, so it's been quite the experience. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the new things that I've made, either in this video as clips or as just photos, because sometimes I make custom orders and then I don't get the chance to film them since I don't have a lot of time now. So I'm just gonna get started. So some of you guys may already know what these are from my Instagram. I posted it maybe a week or two ago from when I'm filming this video right now, and I will have photos on the screen. But basically I wanted to try to make some new characters, and I thought of just, I mean, these aren't new, it's a cat and a bunny, but I wanted to experiment with just how I make certain characters. I haven't really made chibis or like living things in a long time, so it was definitely an experience and an experiment for me. So I have photos of the others that I sent out already, but these are the ones I have left, and I have the blue or ice quartz bunny and then the rose quartz cat. These two are still available. If you're interested, you can let me know on Etsy and I can list them for you. And this is what the back looks like. And it's a little hard to tell in pictures, and I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but the eyes, oopsie daisies, they're domed with some UV resin, so they're a little bubbly, as you can see. I use this UV resin from Seria in Japan, which is a 100 yen store. They have their own 100 yen UV resin, and this one in particular is gummy, so that's why I'm poking the eyes to show you that it's a little flexible. And if you want me to do a review on that resin, you can let me know, and I'll try to find time to do that. But these are what those two look like. Now, whatever pieces I don't get to talk about that I made with polymer clay, I will obviously put photos and explain them then. But here is the next piece I made, and I even made a miniature box to go with it. So I made two of these, and I've already actually sold one. Now, this particular one is going to my really good friend Estrella, or Ella, from Miss Trinity, and I'm going to put her link down below. I'm going to put her screen name on the screen and her Instagram and everything. But I made this for her, and it is a replica of the Hello Kitty Polaroid camera, which she also has one herself, so I thought this would be perfect. We did like a mini exchange, and it's been like 2 or 3 years since we did an exchange with one another, so I was really excited. I wanted to make a couple of things for her, so this is one of them. And again, I used some UV resin for the lens, so as you can see, it's like rounded. And just to let you know, this resin is clear, but because there's black clay underneath, it kind of reflected it off from the dome. So again, I'm just pushing it down so you can see that it's gummy. And this is what the camera looks like. And I really love how this turned out. I do have photos of this on my Instagram, and I have photos on my Etsy as well, so it should be on the screen right now when you guys are watching this video. Now here is the box. So what I did was I tried really hard looking for the original Japanese box of this, of the camera, and I just couldn't find it. So the next best thing that I did was I went on Urban Outfitter, which I knew they were selling this camera, and they actually had a frontal picture of the box. And what I did was I took a picture of that, I copied it onto PowerPoint because I don't know how to use Photoshop very well right now, and then I made a template for myself. And on the screen you'll see the photo that I took of the template, and I folded it, I taped it, you know, I even made little indents or like little tabs so that it was a little more secure. Now this is the second box that I made, because the first one that I made, it was an experiment. So that one got sold, and this one, because I wanted to make it extra special for Ella, it does close like this, and I have tissue paper inside, pink of course for Hello Kitty, and I have some like poly filler, so just put it in like that. I'm going to add a jump ring before I do that, and then I'm going to close it up, and then it's ready to go. And I really like it. Obviously, if I had it my way, I would paint the sides pink, but this again was my second box, and with some like hard stock papers, it's not waterproof obviously, so if I painted it on, it could damage the paper or make it less durable, so I didn't paint it, but I still think it looks nice just the way it is. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Next are a few things that I made tutorials for, so if I don't have the actual piece anymore, I'm just going to show you pictures. But these two are the last two of the dream catchers that I made, and in the originally I had made 5, and now these are the only 2 left. So I'm probably going to do like a clearance sale for this on my Etsy. And then I made this little flame in a lantern. This is the mini one. and this one I would probably have to glue onto the stand like this. But this one is the last one that I have of the lanterns, because the other ones I've already sold. So the other lantern boy I sold that was removable, and I'm going to link that video down below so you can get a clearer idea of what video I am talking about, which has a more in-depth look at this piece and the lantern and the flames. I had misplaced my star mold at home, and so I had purchased a few more back in August, and then I just made some little stars here. I've been just sending these out as extras, and these are like handmade glitter, or what is it called? Opal clay. So this one has heart glitters, this one has stars, and as you can see, I've just been experimenting with them. This one has cellophane glitter, and then this is iridescent. So yeah, that's what that is. Nothing really too special. Then I made 10 like of each elemental. So here I have some water girls, and then I have some earth boys, then I have some flame boys. Lastly, I actually only have one air girl left because I actually only made 5 air girls. So everything else had 10 of each, and then I had 5 air girls. So these are selling pretty well. I think the Chubbles have kind of surpassed the elementals, but I still love the elemental chibis a lot. So feel free to purchase them as a set. They're a lot cheaper as a set than if you buy them individually. And I'm always thinking of new ways to make chibi elementals or just chibi creations, so let me know down below what else you'd like to see. Here are some Nebula chibis that I made that are kind of part of the Elemental series, and they actually both got sold before I made a video for them. So here are some pictures to show you what they look like. I forgot about this lantern, but this is a heart lantern, and I do have photos of this as well, and if you put a light through the back or anything, it just reflects really well. And here you can see the glitters really clearly too. So I love this a lot. And it's glazed, obviously. So that is my entire video. I'm going to try to have more clay updates as soon as I can. Also, originally I had made a video about Ask FM, which is a question and answer based site where you guys can ask me questions and I can answer them, and then you can revisit that site anytime you want to see my answers, so that it would be easier for me and for you. I didn't have to answer the same questions over and over again, and you guys could, you know, see all the answers in one place if I had already answered them in the past. Unfortunately, I found out that they changed the website from the last time I was aware of it. Ask FM now requires you to make an account, which was not something that they required of when I heard about it like a year or two ago. So I'm late on the wagon, so I really do apologize for that. Some of you guys did make an Ask FM to ask me questions, so thank you so much for your questions. I will still keep my Ask FM up, but I think what I might do is I'm going to have seasonal Q&As. So for the fall I'll do one, for the winter I'll do one, the spring and the summer. Of course, that means that I have to have enough questions to answer, and in the past some people have asked me a lot of questions at once, and then sometimes they just ask like once in a while, so it was really hard for me to keep track of the questions. So what I'm going to try my best to do is I'm going to try to compile all your questions in one video, or questions that I remember being asked a lot. But if you do have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them, maybe based on theme, and you know, post them seasonally. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys soon.